Now fighting on mat 1, Evan Ginn and Cash Perry. On deck, mat 1, Sophie Kusarova-Hart and Candace Verge. On deck, mat 1, Sophie and Candace. Now fighting on mat 3 is Ariana Godin and Abigail Smith. On deck is Abby Uglam and Brooke MacArthur. Now fighting on mat 1, Sophie Kusarova-Hart and Candace Verge. Mat 1, Sophie Kusarova-Hart and Candace Verge. On deck, mat 1, Ilva Lily Black and Finn McDormand. On deck, mat 1, Ilva Lily Black and Finn McDormand. Now fighting on mat 3 is Abby Uglam and Brooke MacArthur, and on deck is Berit Alexander and Evan Seaton.
Lynn Campbell, come to Giuseppe. We're down to U14s now. Now fighting is David Petrasa, Braden Sangster. On deck is Yannick Sheeman, on deck is Sasha Kaplan and Jesse Bryant Hunter.
Now fighting on mat 3 is Berit Alexander and Evan Seaton. On deck is Julia Melanson and Sid Bouvier.
And also, could we have the U14 females go down to the medals for the minus 57 and 63 kg?
Now fighting on mat 1, Ilva Lily Black and Finn McDormand. On deck, mat 1, Evan Ginn and Cash Perry. On deck, mat 1, Evan and Cash.
Now fighting on mat number 2 is Jesse Hunter and Sasha Kaplan. On deck on mat number 2 is Yannick Sheeman and Elias McLean.
Could the winner of mat number 3 come to Giuseppe? Winner, mat number 3, please come to Giuseppe. Now fighting on mat 3, Julia Melanson and Sid Brudier. On deck, mat 3 will be Judith Shibler and Ariana Godin. On deck, mat 3, Judith Shibler and Ariana Godin. Now fighting mat 1, Cash Perry and Evan Ginn. Now fighting mat 1, Cash Perry and Evan Ginn. On deck, mat 1. 1 second for on deck. On deck, mat 1 will be Candice Verge and Brooke Wallace. Candice Verge and Brooke Wallace on deck, mat 1. Now fighting mat 1, Candace Verge and Brooke Wallace. Now fighting mat 1, Candace Verge and Brooke Wallace. On deck, mat 1, Finn McDormand and Ilva Lilly. Finn and Ilva Lilly. On deck, mat 1.
Sasha, come to the medic, please.
On deck for mat 3 is Chloe Fahey and Abby Uglum.
Now fighting on mat number 2 is Elias and Yannick. On deck is Bryce Chapman and David Petrasa.
Could the winner from mat 1 please come to Giuseppe? Winner in mat 1. Now fighting mat 1, Finn McDormand and Ilva Lilly. Now fighting mat 1, Finn McDormand and Ilva Lilly Black.
Now fighting on mat 3 is Chloe Fahey and Abby Ugla. On deck is Evan Seaton and Barrett Alexander.
Now fighting on mat number 2 is Bryce Chapman and David Petrasa. On deck on mat number 2 will be Mohammed Turjev and Makai Reddick. We will be starting veterans soon. Veterans will be starting soon. Veterans, you should start warming up. The old guys, start warming up. Girls, start warming up. Now fighting on mat number 2, Mohammed Turjev and Makai Reddick. On deck on mat number 2, Braden Sangster and Nicholas Montero.
We're just going to take a 3-minute break on mat 1. 3-minute break on mat 1. And now fighting next on mat 1 after the little break will be Brooke Wallace and Sophie Kutsarova-Hard. Brooke and Sophie will be fighting on mat 1 after the little break.
Now fighting on mat 3 is Evan Seaton and Barrett Alexander. On deck for mat 3 is Abigail Smith and Julia Melanson.
Now fighting on mat 2 will be Bryden Sangster and Nicholas Monterio. Now fighting mat 2, Bryden and Nicholas. On deck, mat 2 will be Faris Khan and Jesse Bryant Hunter. On deck, mat 2, Faris Khan and Jesse Bryant Hunter.
If I please have the minus 21 female, minus 63, 70 kgs warm up as well for mat 3.
Now fighting on mat 1 will be Brooke Wallace and Sophie Kusarova-Hard. Now fighting mat 1, Brooke Wallace and Sophie Kusarova-Hard.
Now fighting on mat 3 is Abigail Smith and Julia Melanson. On deck is Brooke. One moment. Sorry, and on deck for mat 3 is Brooke MacArthur and Madeline Scheesman.
Alright, veteran male, minus 66.73. Make your way to mat 1. Veterans male, minus 66.73. Please make your way to mat 1. Same with veteran male, minus 81. Please make your way to mat 1. Or just be on standby. We're going to start calling matches. On deck, mat 1 will be Jeff Gallant and Samuel McLean. On deck, mat 1. On deck, mat 1, Jeff Gallant and Samuel McLean. On deck, mat 1, Jeff Gallant and Samuel McLean.
Now fighting on mat 3 is Brooke MacArthur and Madeline Scheesman. On deck is, actually, could we start having our veterans male, minus 81, 90, and 100 kgs, warming up for fighting on mat 3. And on deck is going to be Ryan Alexander and Laurent Delaunay.
Now fighting on mat number 2, Ferris Khan and Jesse Hunter.
Again, on deck for mat 3 is going to be Ryan Alexander and Laurent Delaunay. All right, fighting now on mat 3 is Ryan Alexander and Lynette Delaney, and on deck is going to be Judo Schnibbler and Abigail Smith.
Now fighting on mat 1, Jeff Gallant and Samuel McLean. Jeff Gallant and Samuel McLean. Now fighting on mat 1. On deck, mat 1, Parker Ellis and Dave Helpine. Parker Ellis and Dave Helpine. On deck, mat 1.
The winner of match number 2, please report for Giuseppe. Winner of match number 2 between Jesse and Fern. Who won that match, Jesse? Now fighting on mat number 2 is Braden Sangster and Nicholas Montero.
Now fighting on mat 1, Parker Ellis and Dave Helpine. Now fighting mat 1, Parker Ellis and Dave Helpine. On deck, mat 1, Sam Ibram and Nicolas Leviavant. On deck, mat 1, Sam Ibrahim and Nicolas Leviavant.
Could I have the winner from match 3 come to the head table, please? On deck for mat 3 is Chloe Fahey and Brooke MacArthur.
Veterans plus 100, Veterans plus 100 Advanced Division. Flowchart number 95. Please be prepared. Get warmed up.
Now fighting on mat 1, Wissam Ibrahim, Sam, and Nicolas Leviavant. Now fighting mat 1, Sam Ibrahim and Nicolas Leviavant. On deck, mat 1, Stephen Shador and Nikolai Frolov. On deck, mat 1, Stephen Shador and Nikolai Frolov.
We are now starting the Veterans plus 100.
Yes, Sam, you're on. You're on. Mat 1.
Veterans plus 100 division. Joshua Bennett and Paul Cole now fighting on mat number 2. On deck on mat number 2 will be Bryce Chapman and Nicola Montero. That is for the final